All right. Also, you mentioned this earlier. Uh, Tell me a little bit about your vision to start Sweet Teas Vintage and Thrift, and where do you see it growing?
Oh, great question. I feel like I'm on Family Feud. Great answer. But great question. So, and I'm saying all of this because a lot of the questions that you're asking are conversations that have come up within this past week. And
Oh wow.
so the timing and alignment is perfect. But with Sweet Teas Vintage and Thrift, um, it came out of the blue. Um, so back when my grandmother passed, maybe like a few weeks after she passed, um, I found this app, and I will be transparent and say that when I am grieving, I am a grief shopper. I just go buy stuff that I do not need. I just buy it just because it's there to buy. So I found this app called Whatnot, and this is not promotion whatsoever. They're not paying me. But Whatnot is where people go on there and they do live shows of like selling stuff. And
Mhm.
so at the time, it was a brand new app, so everything on there was like cheap. So you could buy
Mhm.
vintage clothing for like $1, $2. So I'm buying stuff, and then I got a light bulb in my head. I'm like, if I can go buy this for like $1 to $2, I can get it and then flip it for like $10 or $15, and then like make money off of it. And I understand that is a capitalistic viewpoint and like way to see things. I truly understand that. And I am not an advocate for capitalism, but baby girl got to get it how she can get it. So yeah, I started buying more stuff, and I'm like, I excuse me, I really can like, if I get serious, I can make a business out of this. And because I started doing research on like the clothes, I started doing research on other people who do it, and like there's like people have actual businesses, actual storefronts, selling this. And so I'm like, okay, it's not as bad what I'm doing as I thought it was. But I want to do this as well. So the rest of this, I'm going to use it to stock up on inventory, get my LLC, create my website, do everything that I need to do to lead up to launch. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to launch on January 1st, 2023. And that is exactly what I did. And from there it was up. The other day in therapy, came to the revelation that we were talking about like going through life and going through the motions, and like taking hits from life, and being broken down, being built back up. But at the end of the day, the product that comes from the wear and tear of life is beautiful, like more beautiful and stronger than the product that was there from the jump, because it
Mhm.
shows your perseverance and everything. And so as my therapist was talking, I was like, that's the clothes that I sell. And I'm like, I love having shirts that have holes and stains and stuff on them, because, and I know to some people that is outrageous. Like, why would you buy something that's damaged? Because it shows that although you are not perfect and although you have flaws, you still have value and you're still have worth to somebody. I like
Mhm.
clothes that are damaged. It adds character and it adds uniqueness to that piece. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I get this shirt and I slit a hole across the middle, there's no other shirt that's like that anymore. Or
Yep.
if I waste some Kool-Aid on the front, there's no other shirt that's like that out there. And like I said, it goes back to my reason for being in the organization. Change the angle that you look at things. Everything, I try to not be like the positive Nancy, but I feel like everything that we deem to be bad, if you look at it from another angle and another perspective, it can have value and it can still have meaning. Um,
Hmm.
and so, like my clothes, I have a lot of clothes that I sell. Like I said, they're stained, they're ripped up, they have holes, they have, burn marks, everything. But that's what makes them unique. And that's what makes people want them and gravitate towards them. And then I have pieces that have absolutely no flaws on them. If that's your niche as well, cool. Everybody has their preference. There we go. I knew it was a P word. Everybody has their preference on what they like, and we have like a variety of things to offer.